Alright, you beautiful people. Today, I'm going to film a super quick look that I've been doing every single day for like 2 weeks because I switched to all natural beauty products. This has been like a process because it's super expensive to literally change out everything that you have to like all natural stuff, but I will tell you that since switching mainly my primer and my foundation to a more like organic natural company and what I'm putting on my skin has cleared up tremendously. For you know, I'm not going to have any zits and it's going to be bomb.com. Okay, anyway, also it is getting ready to storm outside. I don't really plan these videos that greatly, so if there's like thunder, lightning in the background, we're just gonna say it's sound effects, okay? Okay, anyway. So if you guys want to see what brand I've been using, what I've switched out, and like I said, it's not everything I've switched out, I'm just starting with the basics and what I've been using every single day, then keep watching and let's get started. So all I've done is I've washed my face with some new skincare that I'm using, and I'll tell you guys about it later because I have to see how it works before I'm like, oh yes, I love this, go buy it. Blech. It takes a little bit because it's been a process. As you can see, like all what I have left, this is like from when I started or tried like the Mad Hippie products. It did a number on my face, and this is like the spots that are left. These aren't even like, this isn't even acne, but the skincare I've been using just for a couple days has already cleared up tremendously. But my skin does this thing where it loves it for a little bit and then it just freaks out. So I have to wait and see how it reacts, but I'll keep you updated. But all I've done is washed it with soap and put on moisturizer and eye cream underneath my eyes. All the products that I'm using today are by this brand called Crunchy. I found them randomly through Instagram and I did a lot of research on them before I invested. And the cool thing about this company was that you can order samples of the foundation before you buy like an actual bottle of it, which is really nice. And I still have those samples. I mean, they last forever. But I'm going to start with the Smart Primer, and I'm just going to pump like one full pump in my hand. You do not need much of this product at all. This feels absolutely amazing. It fills in pores, lines, whatever you got going on, but it also moisturizes throughout the day. So even though I have like combination oily skin, it doesn't make my face oily, and it just kind of helps rejuvenate the foundation throughout the day, which I have never, I'm not just saying this because it's like new, like I'm not going to tell you guys something that I like something if I don't, but it literally like, when you notice your foundation throughout the day, it starts like breaking up or it gets dry in certain areas. This kind of like, I don't know how it does it, but it like rejuvenates it throughout the day so that it always looks fresh. What I'm showing you today is literally what I wore all week for a swim week, and I was sweating profusely when I was just running crazy everywhere, and my makeup didn't move, so I love it. And then next I'm going to go in with the Crunchy Beautifully Flawless Foundation. I'm in the shade 2.5, and I ordered the samples of the darker version, like 2.5 and then tan and then something else. I am like on the fence of like between colors like 2.5 and the next one up. So like if I spray tan or if I'm out in the sun, I just take the sample that I got and mix a little bit of that with the 2.5, and it's the perfect shade. But today I'm just going to go all in with 2.5. And you have to shake this really well, mix it all up. And then I just do like 1.5 pumps on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe that I use all the time for myself and clients. I have 4 of these brushes, no joke. 1 for me, 4, there are 3 in my kit. It's the Morphe M439. Now, the Crunchy foundation, they do recommend the brush that they have, which I do want to get that next because everyone says that it just makes a total difference with this foundation. However, this brush works awesome right now, so I'm just going to keep using it because Taylor's going to kill me because I just keep spending money on like trying to switch out not only like cosmetics but slowly switch out like cleaning supplies. I've turned into a hippie and I kind of like it. I don't care though, because there's something about being like healthy that not only makes you feel better, but it just makes you like feel like Superwoman or something. It's like weird. I don't know. Like I just get, it's like my addiction. I love doing research on random stuff. Not too much research because then I convince myself that I have an illness. So I literally, why do I say that? That makes no sense. I'm pressing the foundation into my skin, literally. Just pressing it into the skin to cover up any and all imperfections. And this is a medium to full coverage foundation. It's not like super full coverage, but it is very buildable. So if I need more, I can totally go in with more without it looking cakey. And I usually put more product like on my cheek area because that's where I have acne and I like want to cover that up. But the 1.5 pumps does pretty well. And I put it on the back of my hand instead of like putting it directly on my brush because you waste so much product when you do that. And I'm just gonna get a tad more just because like these I don't know what these spots are. You would think that like going like trying to go natural, clean, organic, all that stuff with like skincare and makeup wouldn't be like so bad for your face, but I'm convinced that my face freaks out because it's used to like chemicals and it's not sure what to do with what I'm doing. So I've been trying to tell myself that and being a little more patient. I really freaked out with a matte hippie because I looked like I hit puberty overnight. Like it was a nightmare. I looked like a pepperoni pizza. And I was like, I'm so beautiful today. And I'm still dealing with like trying to cover that up. However, or get rid of it, I should say. But this new stuff that I'm using, I really love. I go back and forth with stuff, you guys. Like I always buy samples of stuff. Like I was using Drunk Elephant a couple for like 3 weeks. It's okay, but it didn't like transform my skin to anything crazy. What I've been using for the last couple of days has been working really well. And I've actually been getting compliments on my skin, so I'm going to take that as a good sign. But I'm not going to tell you guys that I love something if I do not. So once I figure out like a more natural alternative that actually works, you will be the first to know. So that's what the foundation looks like on. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I could use a little more coverage like in certain areas, especially on my cheeks, but I kind of like when it's a little lighter. I mean, no one's perfect, so I think people get it. I have not found a like setting powder that I love that's like natural yet. So I'm still using the Derma Blend, but I do want to switch that out because little did I know that talc powder is a lung coatant. Obviously I don't like breathe it in, but it's still like probably not good for me to be using this, but I just set underneath my eyes, around and down my nose, on my chin, basically the T-zone, because that's where I'm oily. I used to be like a powder like whore. I just like powder everything. I don't do that anymore because I don't really need it everywhere. And it just, I don't like my skin to look super matte. Like, I'm just not into that. And I didn't put on concealer today. It depends on like how bad my bags are. Like I've been getting sleep this week, so it's not super bad, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'm still using the Tarte Shape Tape because this is a hard one to top. It's not super all natural or clean, but it's better than most brands out there. So until I find something that I love more, I'm gonna keep using that. So I just set like the main areas, and next I'm going to go in with the Crunchy Healthy Glow Brilliant Bronzer. It's a loose bronzer. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it does not show up glittery on the skin at all. And I'm just now like taking the little plastic part off because there was like when I got it there was some in the top and it lasted forever. So I'm just like kind of now opening it, which is fine with me because when you go to order like these makeup products and they're all natural whatever, it does seem expensive, but it's not any more expensive than when you go to like Sephora and if you were to buy all this, like some of it's actually cheaper and it's well worth it, I think. So I just tap like the tiniest little bit in the cap. I don't know if like there's barely any in there. It's just like that little bit. And I just use my Real Techniques powder brush that I use for bronzer since forever. Tap it out. And then just apply that to the cheekbones. I don't really use this to contour. It's just more like to warm up my face, especially since I didn't mix in like a darker shade of the foundation. And I will say with this foundation, a really good tip is it applies better if you do your skincare and then kind of let your skincare, like your moisturizer and stuff, sit for like 15-20 minutes just to get soaked into the skin so that when you go to apply your foundation, it's not kind of like sliding everywhere. Obviously, I'm sure you guys know that, but that's with any foundation. Alright. Like I said, this is super quick. Next, I'm going to go in with the Crunchy blush and the shade is Make Me Blush. It's a very, just really pretty, natural, pink, everyday blush. Not too dark, not too light. And I'm just going to apply that right to the apples of my cheeks. Make me look like I'm blushing. And I apply that a little darker because it does wear off a little bit throughout the day. But it is so beautiful and so natural and I love it. Okay, so for highlight, I haven't found like a natural highlighter that I like. I gotta have that yet. So that's another thing that I haven't switched out yet. So I'm just gonna go in with the Tarteist Pro Glow To Go and I'm going to take the shade Burst and just apply that a little on the cheekbones, on the nose, Cupid's bow, above the brow, inner corner, and then I just like dust it all over the lid because I'm real extra like that. I mean, look how nice that looks. Okay. Now, for the brows, I'm gonna just, do my norm. I'm using the Marc Jacobs, I don't know what this is called, brow pencil. Brow Wow Defining Pencil is what it's called. Really good one. And then the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, so those babies are locked in there. I've been letting my brows grow out. They're a little cray-cray right now. But they just are not as like thick and full as I wish they were and they should be for my face, and I hate having to fill them in all the time, so I'm letting them grow out and you can see like all these little baby hairs, but eventually I know that it'll all come together and it'll be worth it. So I'm just gonna do my brows off camera. I'm literally just gonna use like little short brush strokes. I'm not drawing anything crazy on my face. I'm not about that life. Literally just filling in the sparse areas, putting the clear brow gel on, and then I will be right back. Alright, you guys. So after I did my brows, I came back on and I thought I was recording and I was not. And I finished the entire look. So when I went to edit this video, I realized there's nothing after me doing my brows. Luckily, I'd already done my foundation. Everything's already done. And luckily, I noticed this all on the same day that I'd filmed this video, so my makeup is still the same as what I had on earlier. So, I'm just gonna zoom in just a smidge. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I did to complete the look after I did my brows and what I was supposed to show you earlier. So I'm just gonna go back in with that crunchy bronzer, and I'm just gonna take a fluffy blending brush, tap it in to the bronzer, make sure you get rid of the excess product, and all I did was sweep it into the crease first, blend it upward, and then drag it all across the lid. And that is just going to give you a nice warmth to the eyelid and create some dimension without adding a ton of product. So then you just repeat the same thing on the other eye and blend it out. I am so not technical with this filming stuff, so I apologize that I did not hit record last time. Alright, so after I went in with the bronzer, I just went in with, where is it? The Crunchy Mascara. And if you guys know, I'm obsessed with the Tarte Man-Eater Mascara. It does have some ingredients that aren't the greatest for you, but this is really hard to top, but this is comparable. I will say that the Crunchy Mascara does have a little bit of a perk over the Tarte, is that when I'm like super hot and sweaty, because my eyelashes are kind of long, when I look up and things like that, it gives me like little mascara marks because I'm sweaty, and it's just kind of transferring the mascara. This does not do that. It's very waterproof. It doesn't leave marks all over my face or anything like that, so I'm actually really liking it. It's more volumizing than lengthening. It doesn't really add a lot of length, which is fine though, because I do have pretty long eyelashes, or at least some that I can deal with. So I will say that that is the only difference, is that the Tarte kind of sorry, I just fixed my eyebrows a little bit. The Tarte does length and add volume. It does do lengthening and volume, but it's nothing that I can't get over. And this is obviously the first like all natural mascara that I've tried, so I will be trying more to see if I can find some that kind of do a little bit of everything, but I'm really liking this one so far. So all I did is I added, let me show you guys the applicator on this because it's really good. I'll just add a little bit more. I added 2 coats of mascara, and what I do is I just look down on the mirror and kind of blink into the mascara wand, and then wiggle upward to kind of make sure I get every little eyelash. And then on the second coat, I just focus on the outer part of the eyelashes to give me more of like a lifted cat eye appearance. And then to top off the look, I've been using the Tarte's lipstick in the shade Salt Life. It's the Rainforest of the Sea collection. That one, obviously, Tarte is one of the cleaner brands you can buy in store. It's not like super clean, like not where I would be super stoked to use everything, but it is one of the cleaner brands, and I haven't ordered a natural lipstick or anything because, like I said, I'm slowly building my collection to where I have pretty much everything I would use. My next thing I'm going to try to look for is highlighter, lipstick, and possibly an eyeliner. Even though I don't wear eyeliner on a day-to-day basis, it's just something that's nice to have. If you're wondering what I'm going to be doing with all the makeup that I currently have that I'm not going to be using anymore, most of it, if it's sanitary, like I can't use eye products and things like that as far as mascara in my kit, but eyeshadows and some lipsticks that I don't wear and things like that are going to go in my kit, so I'm not going to waste it. And it's fine to wear, like some of the lipsticks and things that I'm obsessed with, I'll wear on occasion. I don't think it's going to hurt me to wear things that aren't all natural on occasion, but things that I wear day to day, every single day on my skin, that I'm putting on my body, I want to make sure they're as healthy as possible, especially when I pretty much use it every single day. So the only thing that I've been doing lately is just adding chapstick. to keep my lips moisturized and protect them from the sun. And if I do add the lipstick, it's the Tarte lipstick because it's my absolute favorite color. But that is actually it. I don't use setting spray or anything with this. I mean, you can. I do keep some in my purse just as a refresher throughout the day. But the foundation itself is just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's literally my favorite foundation that I've ever used. Even versus the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, which I was obsessed with. Still kind of am, but this is probably my favorite foundation ever. I've had this on for probably like 4 hours now because, you know, I was editing and then I got to the part where I didn't have the end of this video, and it still looks like when I just put it on. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about just things that I've been switching out as far as skincare, beauty, even household supplies, as far as going the all-natural route, please let me know in the comments or send me a message on Instagram, Facebook, whatever is easier. Also, if any of you guys have been venturing into the natural beauty product world or things like that, let me know what products you've been using. I love recommendations and love trying out new things, so share those with me as well. And then I am working so hard on getting my blog up for you guys because I just get so many questions about recipes and eating gluten-free and dairy-free and soy-free and blah, 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 all that stuff. So my blog is going to be all about just things that I do on a daily basis as far as cooking, meal prep, just living an all-natural hippie lifestyle. So I kind of like it. I love living a natural lifestyle. It just makes me feel better. It makes me feel good about what I'm putting on, not only in my body, but on my body. And I just feel like I feel like it looks better. You know, if you find things that work, it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. So they're probably going to come out in 3 years and be like, this is the worst thing you could ever do for your body, which is fine. But for right now, I'm liking it and I feel good. And the things that I've been eating and things have really helped me. I'm on like the road to recovery for my thyroid. So I'm going to share that journey with you on the blog as well because it's not been an easy one. But just stay tuned for that. But before you go, please subscribe to my channel as I will try to post as much as I can on here. I just do different things. I really only post when people ask questions, and so I know you guys, some of you all were wondering about the new beauty products that I've been using, so I wanted to make sure I did a video for that. And if you did like this video, be sure to give a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. I apologize 100% for not filming this correctly, but the important part, the foundation that I'm obsessed with, I wanted to make sure I got that on camera. But this has been my go-to look for a little bit now, like 2 weeks, and I've just been loving it. It takes no time to do, depending on how crazy I'm acting when I'm getting ready, because I'm a goofball, hence me not filming this video the way I was supposed to. But anyway, I love it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this very chit-chatty video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, you guys.